What's up? What's up? What's up? You already know this is your girl Burnett Perkins, and I'm coming back with another reaction video from J Michael. Y'all go over there and check J Michael out. I really appreciate it. I didn't say you had to subscribe or anything. I just said go over there and check him out and get the feel of it. You know his contents. A lot of people like what he's saying. A lot of people don't. It is what it is. That's their opinion. That's how they feel about it. Um, everybody got their opinion. Everybody have their opinion. But Jay Micah is going to be interacting, reacting on some things that were said in the live from the Mucker family. And again, you may like it, you may not. That's all I can say on that. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit like, comment, and that notification bell so you'll know when I'm posting a video. So I'm about to get ready to get into it. Let's get it. Let's go.
Like I said, you're going to say, my girlfriend. Hey, you know what? You might be right. Yes. But at least I know mine. I know mine. Do you know they slept? You don't know they slept. Do you? Butter pecan. You with a woman that you don't even know. Oh, I keep lying to myself. You do it all. But according to your book, in her book, y'all don't know each other. So if y'all don't know each other, that makes it worse, right?
Oh, wow.
Right? Right? You soft. You dumb. You a weak nigga to fall for that. You weak. And yeah, I'm telling you, right? You are weak to get over. And then another thing, y'all. They claim they just had a miscarriage. What ignorant people, stupid people, gonna get on YouTube live just having a miscarriage, going off on somebody, study going home, consoling your wife?
Now, that's the same thing I wanted to know. That's the same thing I was saying in my live that was playing at 8 o'clock. What person, what woman picks up a phone and go live? Because they hardly ever go live. Creole Bay and Mucker, they hardly ever go live. They do the podcast, you know. But if you just lost something very special and precious to you, something that you've been wanting for some years, some time, and now you finally about to get ready to have it, but you lose it, you're not gonna go live. You're gonna get up and you're gonna go in a corner, you're gonna go to bed and just moan the loss again. But hey, let me say this here, and I might be I'm probably about to step on some toes. She used to it. Rest in peace to the babies that she have lost. Did you hear what I said? Did you hear me? The babies that she have lost. So losing that child wasn't nothing no different than losing any other her babies. She know how to push through it. She know how to go forward because it's not normal for her to lose a child. She can't hold a child, but she want to sit up here and say Creole, Love by Erica and J. Michael stressed her out to where she lost the baby. But didn't Rick Conn always say, I don't want baby to stress out? See, they was already mixing stuff up in the pot right then on the little things they were saying. If you go back and watch their video, and you'll hear a little different thing. He kept saying, I don't want baby to stress out. I don't want baby to worry about nothing. You know? They was already making plans on how they was gonna come out and do their intro, they they skit, that whatever. But If she was pregnant, like I said, I don't see a 3 month belly. I just didn't see it. But if she was, my prayers are with her. My prayers are with her. But like I said, this is not her first rodeo. It came out of her mouth that she don't lost quite a few babies. She even showed a clipping when she lost one. Again, I'm gonna say it again. Are we gonna get a clipping of this one here? Did she lose this one at home, or did she make it to the hospital and she lost it there? Some Keep Working said it was a wristband. Somebody told us, brought it to his attention that it was a wristband on her arm. So maybe she did go to the emergency room for something else. Y'all know she works in the hospital field. She works at the hospital. She could have had one of her friends to, hey girl, give me a wristband back there. Hmm? Give me a wristband back there so I can put my name on it like I've been to the hospital. It could be several things. It could be several things. Let's get to this video.
She's supposed to be in pain, hurting, crying. Oh, my. But you want to get on it. Oh, bitch ass nigga, you this and this. You ain't got this and this and that.
Dinner. Oh, wow. Yep. It did happen. It did happen, you guys. So let this ad play and I'll be back. As Creole Babe would say, I's back. But yeah, Jamaica's right. Why not be in bed? And women's we all are different or whatever, but losing a loved one, a special gift that you carry, you gonna take time out, go lay down somewhere, get on the couch. Baby was cooking for her then and spoiling her. Why didn't baby take care of her then? Instead of picking up a phone, coming out here, talking trash to J. Michael.
Think about stuff like that. The first thing you should have said, baby, forget that nigga. Let's go home. That nigga want to beat us. That nigga ain't got what we got. That nigga mad. So we ain't even finna entertain that nigga, baby. Come on, let's just go home and worry about what just happened to us. That's what a man do with his woman. Not get on here and entertain her feelings. Oh, it was St. Michael. It was St. Michael. The reason we lost the baby. Get this ass, baby. Get this ass. Get your ass up. Oh, get your mouth. We're gonna lose you right now. We're gonna lose you right now. St. Michael, you a bitch ass. You better my wife. Lose my baby. She plays like a puppet. You don't have no balls. Because if that was the other way around and that was me, baby, forget that dude. He ain't even worth our air. He ain't even worth our time. I would have been saying all type of stuff. He ain't got no money. He ain't got this. That's why he on here trying to feed off us. So what we gonna entertain that for? Because if we entertain it, now we entertaining that we really lying. Because that's all y'all prove, dog, that y'all really lying in y'all face. Your woman just had a serious incident that y'all claim she had. But you want to get on YouTube online and entertain somebody when a serious situation just happened.
Yes.
Where they do that at? Oh, I forget, in Butter Pecan's world, in the sluts world. People, all jokes aside, what woman, what man, that something dramatic just happened like that, gonna take their time and worry about another dude or another woman? You gonna go home and console your wife.
And let me say this here also. Being the type of guy that Mucker seems to be, Look like that's what he would have said. But looks can be what? Deceiving, right? We all can agree on that. Looks can be deceiving. Never judge a book by its cover. Always open it up and read it. Looking at the Mucker guy, how he come out here and show himself as I'm a business guy. I'm all about my money. I'm all about handling things the right way, doing the right things. I conduct myself in a certain way due to the fact that, hey, I'm a realtor. I have clients. I'm trying to build more clientele. I know some of my employees might be following me on YouTube. And my realtor may be connected to my YouTube, if that makes sense to anyone out there. And I know that a lot of people may find me through YouTube to assist them on finding the home that we want forever. But for the Muckers to come out here and go live, and for Rakana to sit there and cuss out J. Michael the way he did, is asinine. It makes sense. Like J. Michael said, why would you entertain me, a person that don't have anything, a person that don't have no money, no job? Why would you entertain me and put yourself out there on the front? If you put your in front of the class, why would you get in front of the class knowing that you got all this going on for yourself? You got all this going for yourself. You're going to jeopardize your foundation. And when I say foundation, I'm not just saying a home, but your business, your education, all the stuff that you put into your job. Why would you come out here on YouTube to disgrace yourself in public eyes over a fake pregnancy, over a fake miscarriage? You're going to jeopardize your job. You're going to jeopardize your clientele over YouTube. And that's his bread and water, y'all. That pays the bill. But again, but again, if I were, so happened to run into him and he had me his business card. And you know us, and when I say us, I'm not just saying us as in color, but us as in people. We're gonna dig a little bit deeper to make sure we get the correct and the right realtor that we want to treat us right, do right by us, and get us what we're looking for. So now since YouTube is so popular out here in this, you're gonna go and see that person have a channel. And you're gonna go and you're gonna watch a couple of their videos because you want to know who you're putting your hands. What's the word I want to use? You want to know who you're dealing with. Is this the right person for me? Is this the right person that I want to assist me on finding this 3-bedroom, 2-bedroom, 5-bedroom with a pool and a jacuzzi and 2-car garage or $1 million home? But after I seen this video, I don't know if I want to affiliate myself with such a character of the Mucker guy. Even though they took the video down, y'all. But being a reaction channel like myself, being a T channel like other people, that video is still up. Because, a lot of people reacted on it. Let's get to J. Michael.
For y'all lost, not entertaining YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Not entertaining YouTube with the fake boo-hoo crying tears. Y'all can look right through that. That's paper plastic.
Yes.
And y'all falling for it. Y'all falling for it. And the same people that was on Erica team dogging the Muckers and Butter Pecan and Lex Slut. Y'all now, oh, J. Michael wrong. J. Michael, y'all making all type of lies about J. Michael. The same person that told y'all about Erica now. Now y'all want to jump on the Butter Pecan team. And at the end of the day, they gonna make y'all look stupid again. Get your own identity and quit jumping those ships and build your own career, build your own identity.
Mm-hmm.
Quit being a minion, quit being a peon, quit being a dick sucker.
Oh my goodness.
Now 40% off.
Oh wow. Okay.
Into trending.
And follow your own path, follow your own career. It ain't nothing wrong with speaking on people and giving your opinion, but quit jumping on their nuts. Because that's what y'all doing. And they just proved to y'all. They just proved to y'all they was fake. They just proved to y'all they was lying. I sit there and told y'all anything, she gonna come out and be like, I had a miscarriage. Anything. Anything. And now look, I just said, what lie could they make up to say why she had a miscarriage? What lie? Me calling her a hoe and me making those videos about them was right up their alley.
Mm-hmm.
This is the time, man. This is the time to do it. We can point their fingers at J. Michael. Because just the day before yesterday, we got the baby bump. Look, we got the baby bump. That ain't baby bump, them broken noodles. And those dried up steaks you be cooking. That's what that was. Your stomach was full, or your pride was on your menstrual, so you was bloated. That wasn't no baby bump. See what I'm saying? Come on now. Y'all pointing the fingers at y'all mishaps. Help me understand that. If y'all stop lying to yourself, stop playing games with yourself, maybe y'all will see the blessings. Maybe y'all will see the fruits of love. Butter pecan. Look at yourself, man. Ask yourself, man. What do you really know about this girl that you with? What do you really know about this girl? And don't give me that. Well, everybody have a past. Don't give me that, dog. Don't give me that. Everybody have a past. Because some people can't escape their past. Because they still want to live in their past. Like your girl. Because again, what woman don't jump from a man that had a baby by his female and jump to this man that got a baby by the same female? What woman in their right mind gonna put themselves in the same identical situation if they ain't mentally messed up?
Nah. Ooh, child chiller. Can't do it. Just can't do it. And let me say this here, make it clear. We all, men and women, have dated someone that have dated somebody else that we know. We're not gonna sit up here and pretend like, oh, I ain't never dated nobody that I know she dated. It happened. It might not happen to you, but it happened to someone that you know of. You don't seen it before. You know about it. You know about it. If it didn't happen to you, it happened to somebody, you know. Oh, I knew she used to date him, but yeah. I'm a date him. And the thing about it, you knew she used to date him and you knew how he used to treat her or how she used to treat him, but you still go, or maybe somebody you know still go and date the same person that just mistreated somebody you know. This is what happened here. Like I said in one of my videos, Love by Erica was friend with D Loud. She knew D Loud and Mr. C was kicking it. When D Loud and Mr. Cryer broke up, Erica came into the picture because she knew what she was getting before she started dating Mr. Cryer. She knew his ins and his out because D Loud had already showed her what kind of man I'm dealing with. This is why I'm not with him no more. So now you're going to pick up where D Loud left off at, knowing that it did not work at all. And I'm not pointing a finger at Mr. Cry and say he's a bad guy, but it was something that happened in between the relationship for them to break off. It was toxic somewhere, and Love by Erica seen the toxic because she was friends with D Loud. So therefore, she still wants to go over there and taste the damn tea without no sugar. Okay? Or no honey. Y'all feel where I'm coming from? No, she knew what she was getting into it before she got into the situation. Now, here you go. They don't make their video together in Mr. Cryer's kitchen. She up there kicking. She was very young then. She's younger than what she is now. But eventually, they started hanky panking around. She got pregnant. Now, Mr. Cryer kicking her out the house and, don't want her and trying to dismiss her. All kind of things just went on over there. From her opinion, from what she showed, what she put out in these streets, y'all feel where I'm coming from? The things that she put out on the streets. Miss Cry kicking out 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. You knew this. You knew this. He might not put D Loud out because D Loud had her own place, and I think he probably was living with her. I'm not for sure. But anywho, you knew what kind of man you was getting when you laid down with him. And then you got pregnant. Then you want to record what's going on in his house with you and him to bring it out here into the YouTube streets. I was like, you know what? You'll be okay. You'll be all right. You know what you was getting into before you even laid down with this man. I'm just keeping it real, y'all. Some of y'all may like it, some of you may not. Some of you may say, Burnett, you know what? I can't take your channel no more. And some of someone might say, oh, let me sub to her channel. It is what it is. Because in my opinion, I feel like I'm speaking some good stuff. It might not be true in your opinion, but I think I'm speaking some good stuff. Now, after Erica don't sign up here and dated Cryer, don't got pregnant by Cryer, and he mistreated, drug her. And when I say drug her or drag her, I'm not saying he took her by the shirt and just dragged her out. I'm not saying he physical put hands on her, but I'm saying as far as relationship wise, he drug her. Now she got a baby by him. Now she feel like, hey, I don't hit gold mine, but I ain't gonna take child support out on him. Because it could be his, it could not be. Y'all see how she tried to kick it with that Murray young man, and how she was sending him pictures. She sent him nude pictures. I don't know if it's still up on his channel, but I screenshot it. I got it. She sent him nude pictures. Well, her TikToks all that. Mm-hmm. Sure did. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Sure did. Then after things didn't work out between her and Mr. Cryer, she left, went to her mother's house, and ain't nothing wrong with that, because that's what mothers are for. The safety net. Because she knew her mom was going to take her back in. She didn't go get no motel. Nah. Mm-mm. She didn't. She went straight to her mama's house. to the country. And after that, here you go Creole Bay. Love by Eric and Creole Bay was friends or associates, however that went down. Creole Bay seen how Mr. Cryer did Erica. I'm pretty sure she did. Now she want a taste of the mistreatment. And she got it. Because she put all her confidence, trust into Mr. Cryer and told him her business. You know how she can't carry babies or how she lost a couple babies. Cryer told Erica. Erica held on to it for dear life just in case something pop out, she can use it against Creole Bay. Mm-hmm. There's some shenanigan stuff going on. There's some entanglement stuff going on. Then after that didn't work out, Creole Bay got upset with Mr. Cryer for telling her business. Then here we go. Love by Erica. Kicking it with Mr. With Rakana. He was showing her some houses. She was at a convention or something, and she seen him. Oh, this money with him, baby. This money in the bank. Maybe Miss Cross should have did a gold digging prank on her. It sounded like this was she fit right into the gold digging, you know, program. It's a little program, gold digging program. That's what I call it. Miss Crockett, he does that. He on Facebook doing gold digging pranks, but I call it gold digging progress. So now you got Love by Erica, has a little baby she just had by a crier. Now here she go, dealing with the Mucker, cause he's a realtor, and she figured that since he's a realtor, he got loot. But she said she was drawn to. Now let me check this out. Now I just thought about something. The Mucker guy came out and made this statement right here. I just thought about it. He said, "I met Erica through another person at this convention, right? But between him or Erica came back and said that they met through a mukbang when he was doing with his daughter. Cause she did show the video saying if anybody know Love by Erica, can y'all get this video to her? But if he knew her from the gathering that they went to, why didn't he say something then? I'm pretty sure she told him she's a YouTuber. But anyway, that could be a lie too. Both of them such an impulsive liar. But getting back to the little story here with Creole Bay. After the Mucker guy and Love by Erica kicked it for a little while, and now she done came up prego, and that man wasn't too happy about that, y'all. That man was not happy at all. Now here you go with a little baby and pregnant again. You feel where I'm coming from? Now you just dropped one child just to go pick up another one. Yeah, drop one child just to go pick up another one by another man. A man you ain't even known over a year. She didn't know this man over no year, y'all. Cause she just broke up with Mr. Cryer. Then about 6 months later, she was pregnant with the Mucker guy baby. So that means she jumped right on in the bed with the Mucker guy. Didn't even give her body no time to heal, to process. It don't make sense. I mean, it do make sense, but it don't make sense. You just had a child by the Cryer family. And here you go 6 months later, pregnant again with a man you just met at a realtor conference or whatever. You trying to buy a home. At least that's what she said. She never bought a home. She rented one. She never bought a home. That's what I hate. Yeah, I do. I dislike when these YouTubers come out here and say, "Oh, um, we moving. I'm moving into a new home." Some of me lie and say, "Hey, I'm buying a house," instead of saying I'm renting a house. Just like with Love by Erica. When she moved into the house with the staircase kind of going around in a circle, it was a nice home. She had put it out there and had people thinking that she was purchasing the home, all the while she was renting the home. Y'all remember when she had to take that man? She say she had to take that guy's dog in order to live there. Why I got to take care of your animal to rent out your house? That's your animal. You chose that animal, not me. Do y'all remember that one? When she came out there and said that, I'm renting out this house, and the guy want me to take care of his dog. That didn't make sense. That didn't make sense to me at all.
And if they ain't messed up, they got a hidden agenda, and you feel right for it, but pick it. You see what I'm saying? I am who I am. I don't lie to myself. I try much as I can to keep it real with myself. That's the only way you can survive life, is keep it real with yourself. Because when you keep it real with yourself, 80% of the time, you're going to keep it real with other people. But see, your girl, they told so many lies and big these fantasies up that she believed it. She built herself up and made her mind up to convince herself that she loved you. She put no
Oh wow.
tattoos on her to make it feel like to convince you, oh yeah, she loved me. I got her. Tattoos ain't nothing but ink. Ain't nothing but ink. Set yourself up for failure.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all set yourself up for the mishap that happened to y'all if it was real. If the baby was real, y'all set yourself up for that failure. Worrying about people that don't mean nothing to your life. Nothing. I'm just who I am. Person on YouTube talking BS.
Mm-hmm.
So why would y'all worry about a person that y'all say that don't know y'all, that don't know nothing about you? So what I say about y'all should have been obsolete. Should have just brushed off the shoulder because I don't know y'all. Like you say, how I'm gonna go crazy on the woman and talk about a woman I don't know. So if I don't know this woman, why get upset?
That's
Why
right.
get mad? Because it ain't tainting your image. It ain't bothering who y'all are because I don't know y'all. So it's all made up, right? So to get your panties and her going to your booty to blow your balls up, some of that had to be true. Some of what I said had to be true.
And you know what, y'all? A hit dog will what? Holla. Because if something is not true, you don't have to come out here and defend yourself. Because you know in your heart and your mind and your soul and your spirit, it ain't true. You ain't gotta come out here and say, I'm going out here to defend myself. Defend yourself for what? Defend yourself on what? If it's not true. Keep it moving. I ain't gotta even argue with this cat here because I know it ain't true. What am I gonna get out here and argue with somebody that I know something ain't true? Well, I got to defend my name. Well, I know. Y'all might not know, but I know that it's not true. But in order for you to respond and reply to it, it's some kind of truth somewhere in between the gap to where you got to come out and defend yourself. and call people out their name. And I know y'all gonna say, well, J. Michael did it, of course, but he didn't have to defend himself. He just called it like he's seen it, in my opinion. He didn't have to come out and defend himself against the Muckers, not at all. Yeah, because they didn't say anything about him or to him. But J. Michael, yeah, he did. He called her that, hey, you know? And by him calling her that, he didn't call her the B, but he called her the H, and that made her feel some type of way. Because if she knows she's not what he called her, why respond to it? Why reply to it? I know ain't no, I know ain't no yitch. I know ain't no yaster. These things I know. So why I gotta reply to it? No, not gonna give you my time and my energy. I said that once before and I said again and again and again and again. You don't deserve my spirit, my energy, or anything that belongs to me. That's my personal space, my personal energy that I gotta vibe with, that it gotta motivate me, keep me going, keep me pushing. I'm not gonna give it to nobody in this world, not even my family, my friends, my enemy, nobody on YouTube. I'm not gonna give nobody my energy. You call me what you want to. It's whether or not am I gonna answer to it. If I answer to it, that means what? That's my name. I'm not gonna answer to something that don't apply to my name. Say my name, say my name.
Because it gotta be y'all skin.
Mm-hmm.
And not I want to point the finger. You see what I'm saying? See, the difference between me and Crier is we know each other. So our stuff was even different because we really know each other. So don't sit there and say, well, you were talking about Crier was talking about you. You know what I'm saying? We know each other. But he is. Right? And not kicking with each other and all this that. But we know each other from the streets, man. You see? Where you know Latoya from? Huh? Where you know her from? Where you know Butter Pecan from? Huh? From Crier and from Erica? Because y'all claim y'all didn't know each other. So where y'all know each other from? So why would I say bother y'all? Why would I say would make y'all lose a baby? Because y'all saying, oh, what you said.
Attention business owners. If you're a business owner, you can get free access to this book, 77 Ways to Get More Customers. This book sells for $20 or pounds.
It stressed her out. Man, dismiss me with that. Erica said 20 times worse than what I said. Well, I said, oh, I forgot you're not a player. You a now lady with no flavor. That's what you are. So let me rephrase that. Now lady with no flavor. So if you want to sit there and say what J. Michael said made you lose the baby, or say what J. Michael did made you lose the baby, more power to you, bro. If that's what you want to believe, if that's what you made up in your head to say it's J. Michael's fault, y'all sick individuals. And if people can't see y'all some sick individuals for making up that lie, pointing at another man, the same woman that called your son that child, now you want to point the finger at another man saying that he made you lose a child. Y'all some sick individuals. If y'all sit there and made that, concoct that liar to point the finger at another man. And if y'all people don't see that, y'all some sick individuals. And I'm going to keep it real, the real get theirs way. Me saying what I said.
I don't get that. I mean, I don't get that at all. And the reason why I'm saying I don't get it for due to the fact that just because he did call her the yo word and that caused her to have a miscarriage. But check this out now. Let me say this to you. All the pain that Cushon, that Sean girl, Blueface put her through the abuse, not physical, but verbal abuse, all the stuff that that boy said to that girl. And y'all seen it out here floating on the internet, how he was so disrespectful to that young lady on interviews, in her face, in public eyes. When she was pregnant, he disrespected her. He said some awful things to her. This girl boo-hoo crying many days, many nights. I watched one video, y'all. It hurt me so bad. It hurt me so bad. This girl was sitting in the jacuzzi or the swimming pool with a hoodie on, crying. She was crying, broken, tired, hurt, being abused, not physical, but mental. Someone came outside and seen her sitting in the pool, y'all. I don't know who the lady was. I don't know, was it her sister or was I think it was her best friend. That's who it was. It was her best friend seen her in the pool. She literally got in the pool with Chris Sean. And that girl broke down and was crying due to the fact that Blueface was out here on the internet weighing her out. Every time he came out here, he was weighing her out. He was winning. She was losing. But not one time did she even come out here to say, he stressed me out. She said she was tired, but she didn't lose her baby. It didn't, I'm not going to say that it don't, I mean, you can't lose your baby on stress, someone stressing you out. But if you allow a person to stress you out, and knowing that you're pregnant, knowing that you're a high risk, and Krishan could probably, she's young, so she's not a high risk. She has both of her twos, but Creole Bay says she only has one. This coming from Creole Bay now. I'm gonna remind you, this coming from Creole Bay. She only had one fallopian tube, and that caused her to be a high risk. So if you know you only got one tube, and you know that you are a high risk mother, and you cannot carry a child full term, you don't need to be stressed about anything. You need to be writing in your book, your journal or something. You need to be in bed resting, not worrying about what Love by Erica say, not worrying about what J. Michael say, not worrying about what any of these YouTubers out here saying. But Krishan, she didn't allow Blueface to put her in such a bad situation or stressful a situation to where she lost her baby. She knuckled up, she buckled up, she stood 10 toes down. She had a supporting team, and they was there for her. Now then Erica said, my bad, y'all. Then Creole Bay said that her co-workers are very supportive of her. They don't allow her to stress. They don't allow her to do a lot of things. That's a supporting team. So if your co-workers and your mother and your husband and your children making sure that you don't be stressed out so you can carry a full-term child, where did Creole Bay drop the ball at? She had to drop the ball somewhere because she allowed J. Michael and Love by Erica to get into her head and cause her to be stressed if she was pregnant.
Ain't got nothing to do with her losing that baby. Y'all better take that up with the Father. Because everything that happened to me, I don't get mad at myself.
Women that eat this one.
Wow. I think Creole Bay and the Mucker guy really have opened up a can of something, in my opinion. I really, really do. I honestly believe that they have
age
started
5 times
something.
faster. If you're over 35 and feel that having clear skin and a smooth...
I know what I did in my life. I know what I do come back. I know why my thing messed up. Because I was a womanizer. Had money, nice looking, doing things, entertaining. Sloan was nice. Come on, bro. I know why I messed up down there, bro. Manipulating women. I don't lie to myself, man. I don't play games with myself. I don't blame God for my mishaps. I don't blame other individuals for my mishaps. When I was young, I used to do that. Oh, my mom and daddy, if my mom and daddy wasn't on crack, this and that, I wouldn't feel like that. Bro, come on. That was just a point to make people feel sorry for me. But now I tell my story because I know people out there that got similar stories to me that's scared to share their story. And so I let them know, y'all ain't the only ones that's going through that, player. Never lie to yourself. Stop putting the blame at somebody and blame yourself. You and that girl, my player. My bad again. Now, player, with no flavor. Stop pointing the finger and hold up to your faults. Stand up and be the man. If you felt me calling your wife a hoe when I first said it, you should have addressed it then. Don't use that. Oh, this is why this happened because he said what he said. Stop that, man. Stop lying to yourself. Stop letting that girl put stuff in your head. Be a man. Get some damn nuts. Get them. Quit being soft. Put some boxer briefs on and get out those seductors.
And I agree with him now. Come on, man. You can't blame someone for something that happened to you. Because like I said, all the support team she had, but she still took the initiative to stress herself out. Please.
Because when people come back reading that, I'm on the head. If I feel it's worth it. Because some things people say it ain't even worth it.
So my thing is, y'all, and I heard J. Michael, why didn't Rakana address J. Michael when he first called Toya a yo? When he first called Toya a yo, why Mucker didn't come out here and do a video, or why didn't he make a short like he did the other short saying we don't play chess, we play checkers? Why he didn't do a short? Why you didn't address the elephant in the room then? Why wait until, you know what, let's get to the video.
Manipulate the system. And she know I'm a live wire. She know I'm gonna speak on it. So she had to make a quick $1,000 real quick, $2,000, $3,000 real quick. And the only best way to do that, let me put something out there that I know J. Michael will react to. Come on, man. I know who I deal with. Just like y'all, I know y'all fake. I know you soft. I know you a weak nigga for females. I know this. That female put you up to get on this internet like you got an S on your chest, like you Superman messing with the kryptonite bot. Understand what I'm saying. I might be dramatic over at zealous and all this and that, but I try to keep it real.
All right, you guys, I think I'm at an hour, maybe over an hour, but I'm gonna get ready to get out of here. This is part 2. Y'all go over there and check out J. Michael. I will be, I think I have dropped his link on one of my videos. I'm pretty sure I have. I try to do my best. If I'm reacting on someone, I at least try to drop that person link due to being respectful. Being respectful. If I'm gonna react on someone, I like to be respectful and, you know, show some support. So I want to say live, love, laugh, love, peace, love, and happiness to you and your family with love from the Empire. And I'm out of here, y'all. Have a good day. Peace.